look at this fight! These galleons are trapped. How did they get there? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second game between Cool and Rubenstock. That first game was pretty epic. Very long one. As Rubenstock, the colors, by the way, are switched. Let me see if I can do some in colors. Oh, that doesn't help. Alright. So the colors have switched, just to let you know. But last game, we had Rubenstock with a huge Castle Age play, killing most of his opponent's army, taking most of the map control, and then proceeding to lose it over the next half an hour of game time. So big comeback from Cool. We'll see how this game ends up. This is the map Crisscross. I really enjoyed this map. A lot of strategic options with this map. You can go water, you can go land, a lot of different angles to attack things from. Got to think about your civilizations a lot. You can certainly use a lot of transport ships as well. But yeah, it's a very cool map. Cool playing as the Italians this game. Pretty much regarded as one of the best water civilizations. And Rubenstock playing as the Japanese, another good water civilization. I think that honestly, the Japanese are probably the best pick for this map because there are so many opportunities to dock and have safe fish in every pond. And with that extra, not only the extra HP and armor on the fishing ships, but also the faster gather rate, I think that bonus is just way too important to pass up on. As well, the Japanese, pretty decent land army. And their mining camps, lumber camps, and mills cost 50% less, so a good early game economy. I think the Japanese are probably my choice of civilization on this map, but the Italians are regarded as the best water civ for a reason. They advance up to the next stage faster because they save a lot of food on each advancement, at each advanced upgrade. So we'll be looking for that. Their land army is okay. They get good archers, they get decent cavalry. I suppose okay infantry. We'll see how players decide to play it. In the middle, we have probably the largest pond of the game. So if you want the most fish and the most fish for a Castle Age later game, then you go for the middle, but it is risky because, of course, you could lose your fish because your opponent can also dock this area. So I prefer back docks on this map, but again, it depends on how you want to play it. The middle area is potentially wallable, but it won't be the strongest walls in the world, just due to the way the map is set up, and transport ships are always a possibility. Are these games played on Wololo Kingdoms or Age of Conquerors? Pretty much everything that you're going to see be streamed by anyone is probably going to be played on Wololo Kingdoms. This is in fact on Wololo Kingdoms. Wololo Kingdoms has better balance. Debatable, but I think that most people would probably say yes. There are still things that Wololo Kingdoms needs to work on. The balance is certainly different. And while we're getting off track on that, Cool is actually stealing a boar. However, will take a lot of hits on the scout. The scout's only down to 1/3 of its original health. Rubenstock can either hit the scout a few times or try to block the boar. Let's see if he's going to be successful in this. Whichever he chooses. Gonna hit the scout once. Gonna have to hit it 4 more times. Gonna hit it twice. And Rubenstock, just don't lose your own scout. Alright, well, Rubenstock is gonna escape with his own scout, which is good. But on the other hand, Cool is gonna steal that boar. Opportunistic play for Cool. I don't think this is the kind of map where you go to steal your opponent's boar, especially if you didn't pick a Mesociv. But Cool probably just saw that boar hanging out there at the front of the map and decided to steal it, and was successful at that. And Cool also going to wall the middle of the map, so interesting. Good advantage for Cool. What is new? Googly official. I'm not exactly Wololo Kingdoms. Wololo Kingdoms is not that new, but it is a few years old. And yeah, I only play Wololo Kingdoms also. It really got me re-interested in the game. So let's see how Rubenstock adapts to this. Luckily, he's got those Japanese fishing ships. I think I would agree with that statement. Wololo Kingdom has more possible picks for each map. I would definitely agree with that. No, this channel is definitely not new. It's probably the oldest Age of Empires channel that exists. So, this is definitely not a new channel. We have a few new graphics. Graphics are new at the bottom. I'm not new. We have a few new casters, though. We'll have more new graphics on the way. Which, by the way, if you want to support us, you can go ahead and subscribe. Did you know you could use Amazon Prime to subscribe? Apparently you can. The Rubenstock's build is pretty messed up, for lack of a better term. He is still not up to the next age. Cool would have been up to the next age faster anyway. Look at Cool, he's got this villager here. And I have no clue what this villager's going to do. I think it was trying to lay him. So she's going to go back. Am I casting every day? No, I don't cast every day. I cast about once a week, maybe twice a week. Casting some games. We do have other casters here that cast about once a week. So there are 4 of us here. So we're casting about 4 days a week. Most days of the week. And if you want to see your stream schedule, you could subscribe to the Discord below in the chat, where we post our stream schedule. You can also check AoE Zone, where we post when we're casting big events. Cool might lose a scout right there, and there he goes. Cool's still coming forward with these villagers. I'm confused by the strategy. What is this? Is this a tower rush? That palms are awful. I assume you mean the palm trees? These are normal palm trees. Every caster uses small wood mod, so if you don't like them, then you won't like any of the wood from any of the casters. So barracks is up. And there we go. Yeah, Nova casted 2 series yesterday. You can check that on the VOD above. And Rubenstock trying to wall up that map a little bit. Archer range going down for Cool. No water aggression, that's because players haven't docked in the middle. Rubenstock's going to add a dock in the middle. And Rubenstock has tons of fish, this is great. So Rubenstock was in a terrible position at the start, lost his boar, had a hard time getting up to the next stage, had a very inefficient economy. Now Rubenstock has tons of fishing ships, so he's got that going for him. Resources, not enough for a fast castle, but has enough for an archery range. Has survived for the time being, and part of that is Cool coming forward with some villagers and losing a villager, or whatever happened. Not losing a villager, but the villager had to go back. I think Cool was planning on like some sort of tower play, maybe on that gold. That didn't happen. Cool with the first archer out. Rubenstock will probably be making a few archers as well. Outpost down there. Oh, no problem. My name is Nobody. Rotep. Rotephead. Also the worst with names. So Cool trying to find an avenue to do some damage. He could go around the south, but has chosen not to do that. He's gonna try to batter his way through the barracks. Rubenstock's gonna do the smart thing and gonna build a demo. Sorry, not a demo, a transport ship. Going to try to transport over. Cool is expecting this and is gonna have an outpost. However, an outpost won't do you too much good when the archers are in your wood line and you have nothing to defend from them. So Cool has not taken this possibility into consideration. I think Rubenstock should probably wait for... Yeah, there we go. 3 archers and a scout. Very strong. Hello. Let's talk about the game. Let's not talk about the palm trees and how pale and how disease-ridden they looked. How they have no shadows. Age of Empires 2 is not exactly the pinnacle of graphical advancement. This is a, you gotta remember, this game is from 1999. Looks pretty good for 1999. So what is Rubenstock doing? Rubenstock landed on the wood. Quick reaction from Cool, coming back, walling up. Rubenstock taking a little bit too much time. Could have prevented these walls, maybe. So Rubenstock doing a little bit of damage, but not too much. Nice for Rubenstock, though. He's up to the next age. It's all due to that fishing economy. And look at this. I never even saw this. Cool might be able to take out every single fish of Rubenstock. And sure, those fishing ships, they might have paid for themselves, but they didn't pay for themselves 2 or 3 times over, which could have happened had they been left alive. It was back in the day, though. Of course it was back. No, I think this game ages well as far as how it looks because maybe a little bit of it is just nostalgia since so many people have played this game when they were younger. But this game is actually built on 2D graphics, and since that is the design choice, it ages a lot better than 3D graphics because 3D graphics have scaled a lot better over time. So there's only so good that 2D graphics can only look so good, and they won't be looking a lot better than Age of Empires 2. So Cool gonna try to defend with some archer range and blacksmiths. I don't know why he chose to put the blacksmith in that exact position. Either way, it's a big pain for Cool to try to get that built. Japanese fish usually don't die. They did today, yes. Rubenstock crossbow bodkin area. Let's see what he's got up here. Villager. Crossbows roaming to the south. Cool now has a tower down here. Might run past the town center. Is it going to be a big mistake? It's a huge mistake. It's a risk. Because that town center had no villagers under it currently. How many crossbows will make it alive? Can 3 make it out? 3 is like a critical number. Oh! 3 are going to make it out, but there is a skirmisher here to defend. Skirmisher did not have any range upgrades, though, and this is going to be a big raid for Rubenstock. Going to kill 1 villager. Just got to hit and run. This crossbow, want to keep it alive. Oh, and he's going to go down. Unfortunate. But still, going to kill 3 villagers at least. Might even get a 4th. Try to go up for him. 3 villagers, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Cool, advancing to the next stage now. Let's take a little bit of stock of where we're at in this game. Both players are on even villagers. That'll change as Rubenstock will have a few villagers advantage. Fish. 8 to 7, so that's about even. Be a little bit idle here. Rubenstock will continue to get more fish from the middle. Military. More military for Rubenstock. So Rubenstock is still in a better position this game. He'll have a little more military. He'll have more fish, or at least better fish. And we'll have a few more villagers. And he's still continuing to kill villagers in the back. So we could see the 1-1. Looks like these crossbows will get cleaned up. And look at this from Rubenstock. Villager. Oh, is it going to get the stable up? If it got a stable up, that would have been so huge, but no. It's not going to happen. That villager might die. This transport ship needs to rescue this guy. Rescue him! No, it's going the wrong way! It's going the wrong way! He's dead. He's dead. Or is he? He's going to walk south. Maybe these crossbows are going to rescue? Can they come to the rescue? No. Needs to garrison more. So he's dead. Still, 8 villager advantage for Rubenstock. What's Rubenstock doing? He's building a dock in the forward position. Bad timing. Rubenstock's here with crossbow. And Rubenstock is getting farther and farther ahead in this game. Especially if he can kill more villagers. Quick walls. Cool's going to try to redock there. Rubenstock, if he's paying attention, see that Cool was trying to dock here, so therefore Rubenstock should build a fire galley in the middle, and that's exactly what he's doing. Cool saying, I've had enough of these crossbows. I'm going to build a Mangano. The problem is Cool is not being aggressive at all, and look at this. Rubenstock not only has another town center here in the north in a very safe part of the map, but also has a dock here. And we'll be getting fishing ships from up here. Getting fish from down here. So much fish coming in for Rubenstock. His food economy is going to be crazy, especially if he researches gill nets. Another dock coming in the middle. What are these crossbows doing? Cool, does he at least have a mangonel coming out? Cool. Oh, Rubenstock has too much gold, my bad. Okay, there's that mangonel. I'm gonna go back over to Rubenstock, because his resources are more interesting. We'll go to research War Galley. It's the first War Galley upgrade of this game. It's 2 docks versus 2 docks. I think Rubenstock's economy is just going to run away, though. It's going to get out of control. Cool to deal with. Look at this. Even just as far as raw villagers are concerned, Rubenstock has a 15 vill advantage. I think this game's out of hand. It's too late. Rubenstock with War Galley. And Cool might realize this as he's losing water. He's pouring everything he has into the water right now and still loses it. Cool does have a second town center. Still, that won't be making up this villager difference anytime soon. Cool's trying to get a few villagers. Light them on fire. Not a pleasant way to go out as a villager. Not the quickest death either. This takes a while. Oh boy. This is where you're glad that Age of Empires doesn't have the most realistic graphics ever. And here's the demo. Really no need. There's not that many, not that much from Cool out here. Alright, we have an attack from Rubenstock coming in the north. We have a few crossbows and a knight. It won't find too much. Cool's economy's a mess. Still, about a 15 vill advantage for Rubenstock. No more fish in the middle, that's good. But Rubenstock is getting fish other places. And he's officially out in the south, so he'll have to build some fish traps down there. Cool, just now getting the horse collar upgrade. I guess he didn't need it till now. There you go, Rubenstock's outright won the water. And with that center map control, that'll be so great for him. Alright, I think Rubenstock, at this point, can click up to the Imperial Age. And take things from there. Right after he gets that university down. So we'll go into Imperial Age. We'll probably get the Galleon upgrade. Probably just make some Arbalest. That's the safest option. And maybe some Caprams, and that's it. That's all you have to do. One more attempt from Cool, ungarrisoning these docks. Maybe that was unintentional. And I think this game will be over in a hurry. We'll probably see a 1-1. And be moving on to Double Arabia, which will be the next map. What is the name of the map? This name of the map is Cross, I think? Crisscross. Where is it to download? I'm not 100% sure. I agree with you. It's awesome. This is actually the first time, second time only I've seen this map. Today's the first day I've seen it. Double Arabia is such a good map. Double Arabia is an interesting one. I guess we could talk about that a little bit in a, well, I guess we can talk about it now. There's not too much more to say about this game. Double Arabia is good as far as the micro is concerned. I think it's lacking as far as strategic options go. Because really, I think it's about up to the Huns and the Indians are the two strongest civs. And anytime there's only 2 civs that are the strongest, I think use a little more variety. But it's good for a change of pace. Rubenstock, Imperial Age about to come in. I'm glad you're so hyped, Rotep. Rotepen. We're gonna add another town center there. And let's see what happens once this Imperial Age comes in. Is Cool gonna GG right then? I have the feeling he will. Not saying anything about him personally, but I think it's about the time I would call it. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Racer coming in. Cool's gonna sell a bunch of resources. Cool's gonna try to get to the Imperial Age himself. There we go. He's gotta survive. He's gotta survive another 2.5 minutes. One thing that might help is a castle. Does he have a castle? Oh, no, not quite yet. 220 stone in the bank. He's got 2 stables. I don't know if he's going full knights or no upgrades. So just like last game, we have full map control from Rubenstock, cornering his opponent. Economies are somewhat even. They're pretty close, actually. Look at the fish for Cool. I haven't remarked on the fish from Cool. He's got a lot of fishing ships. So Italians, their fishing boats, of course, are 15% cheaper. I did neglect to mention that bonus. So certainly that's helped Cool get up to the next age. Now, all those fish have ran out. And again, you could say almost the same thing for Rubenstock. Rubenstock might want to take a few more of these fish here. And we have a tower from Rubenstock. Good position. Again, corners his opponent, prevents the opponent from taking wood. Alright, so what's the play going to be for Cool? Trying to prevent this castle. Trying to get these walls up as fast as possible also. Oh, good hit. 2 bills. Another 2 bills. Still trying to repair that mangonel. Try to get what you can with that mangonel. Trying to get the value out of it. Another vill. Well, Cool has a 5 villager advantage now. I don't feel hopeful for him still in this game because the map control. Because this water is going to be so hard to retake because Rubenstock has been in the Imperial Age for a little longer. But make things easy for Cool. Cool could just win an win a trebuchet battle. And he'll be in a slightly better position than he is now. Getting shipwright nice and early. Shipwright, if you don't know, it's a very expensive upgrade. It's 1,000 food and like 300 wood or 300 gold or something like that. But it's a very useful upgrade. Makes your docks build a lot faster, 35% faster, and like ships cost like 25% wood, less wood. It's a very useful upgrade. The Italians get it very often because their dock upgrades are 50% cheaper. So if Cool wants to get back in the middle, then he'll try. He can build some docks here and use the castle to help defend the docks. But so far he's losing this trebuchet battle. And these crossbows aren't in. I don't know where they're going to go. They'd have to thread the needle and go through there, and that's exactly where they're going. As well, this tower's not garrisoned. Late reaction from Cool. These skirmishers actually don't even have any armor. That'll be a little bit of a solid raid for Rubenstock. We're still 10 villagers ahead. We'll see if that remains. Cool repairing that castle like mad. Got lucky with that. Killed the trebuchet. Cool now trying to get back in the middle. Cool, over the last 10 minutes, I mean, I thought Cool was dead 15 minutes ago. We were literally talking about the next map. I'd still be surprised if he makes a comeback. Well, we saw that comeback in the last game. Is this going to be... Maybe Cool is going to be the comeback king. And it looks like he's winning this trebuchet battle as well. I think these trebuchets are uphill, and that's a huge advantage for these trebuchets. Gonna take out another trebuchet. Cool might win this trebuchet battle in the south. Cool might get back on the water here. That's 2 out of 3. Step 3 would he has to address this top area and obtain a little more map control so he can have more gold, stone, room to breathe. for now, looks like he has enough gold. Alright, if you're cool, I think maybe a bombard cannon or a treb or two. And a few hand cannons. Alright, so castle did go down for Rubenstock. Let's see if he can take this position. Cool, going into elite skirmisher. Rubenstock, where's Rubenstock's land army been? He's invested into Arbalest. Maybe his economy wasn't so good, because we don't see that many. Bombard cannon might have been a good option too. Rubenstock is losing ground. This is crazy. Remember, Cool has that shipwright upgrade. These docks are going to be working faster. These ships will be a little cheaper. Still, Rubenstock has a good hold on the middle. Good upgraded galleon. See how this trebuchet battle goes. See the castle in the north from Rubenstock does have masonry. Comes these fire ships. Fire ships are the counter to galleon. So you're going to need some heavy demos to help out here. We have one demo in the back. It's not really doing anything. Cool's taking a good engagement. Rubenstock is not paying that much of attention. It's a demo, but it's not really upgraded, so it didn't do too much. Rubenstock's actually thinking about cannon galleon. Well, you have to win the water first, and it looks like your opponent's coming back on the water. So that's a big question, Bingo Man, and that's a big question where we could say it depends. That's a really hard one. I think you shoot at your opponent's trebs if you're playing more defensive. I think that's the best answer I can give. So if you're playing more defensive, if your opponent has already got the start with the trebuchet battle and is attacking your castle, then you attack their trebs. I think that's the best answer I could give. Alright, so Rubenstock switching into more demos. Do the Japanese get heavy demo? You'd have to assume Rubenstock would make it if they get heavy demo. And, what was the last game? Was the last game Japanese? No, it was Franks, so that does not apply. We're pushing back. I don't see the land army for Rubenstock. Rubenstock's actually getting scale mail armor. Or what though? For samurai, okay. Might just be to deal with the might just be to deal with the ram. And yet that ram lives. There's a few more samurai. Alright, so one trebuchet going down for Rubenstock. It's 4 against 3. Oh, I don't know what Rubenstock did. He targeted the wrong one. You're supposed to be targeting the middle one, the weak one. They're all missing. Now it's 2 against 4. Rubenstock has absolutely targeted the wrong one. Should have targeted the weak ones in the middle. Now the archers are moving in. They should do some damage as well. It is 5 against 2. Cool is coming back. Down in the south, nothing happening. Cool reclaimed one of his golds. On the water, it's pretty even. Cool now has a castle there. Sorry, Rubenstock has a castle there as well. 2 against 2, so that evened up. Rubenstock even getting Cataparuto. That means that the trebuchets will attack faster and pack up faster. Very big difference. You gotta keep them repaired. Do so. Cataparuto will not help you at all against Capgrams and, what, a siege tower? Only up the siege tower. Too many rams right now for Rubenstock to deal with. He needs to make as many samurai as possible. I think he's researching Cataparuto from this one. No. Getting samurai from this one. And there are too many rams right now. Cool will take another victory in the north. How's water going? So Cool's got some fire ships. We'll need something to deal with the castle, though. And that Cataparuto upgrade was a complete waste. Rubenstock, you need a main army. You need skirms or you need arbalest. I just haven't seen it from you in the last 10 or 15 minutes. Even longer than that. Rubenstock still has, the map control still has another relic. Just gonna fall back just a little bit. This has been a long process of Cool pushing out of his base. He's had the momentum, been, you know, taking good fights, but with this map, it's gonna take a while. Rubenstock can restabilize. And make new army, can take his time. You like, yeah, everyone likes killing trebs with rams. It's very satisfying to do when that happens. Alright, so castle will go down. Rubenstock finally taking to lead skirmisher. We have a nice mix of units for Cool. Hand cannon, arbalest, and skirm. Yet another gold Cool can take. Oh, look at this fight! These galleons are trapped. How did they get there? Rubenstock was not expecting there to be so many fire ships in that, in those docks, and that was a big trap. And those demos were not exactly worth it. I do have to check for a second. Do the Japanese even get heavy demo? A, B, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, this is taking too long. And I don't know. Yeah, the Japanese don't get heavy demo, apparently. That's a big deal. Neither do the Italians. Yeah, so not exactly worth it. That's a big deal. But looks like Cool has not scouted that castle or is running way too far into the castle. Now Cool, going to get Cannon Galleon. If you could take out the docks and the castle. Should bode well for you if you're going to win the game, especially if you take out another castle of Rubenstock. Rubenstock still has 2 relics, but they're over here. Interesting how little action we've seen in the south. Welcome, Dam's AoE. Welcome to the stream. Where did you get that, where'd you get that emoticon from? I have no clue. I haven't seen that one before. Is that one of ours? Castle coming up from Cool, good position. The slow push continues. The Cool is unkillable at this point. Oh, Moonfaller, okay. If play Cool Friday. Oh, jeez. I'm a little bit scared for you, Project Belgium. A little bit scared. But you're a very good player, too. But from the games that I've seen, just impossible to kill. This is crazy. Both these games are going to go over an hour. Just a very strong showing from him. He'll probably pick, I don't know if I should say, but he'll probably pick Celts on the Salt Marsh, so be ready for that one. And finally, Rubenstock actually has an army there. I haven't said that in a long time. Gonna tech into Onager. Might be too late. Onager would be so big on this map. Water is just too much investment to clean everything up. Onager is a huge tech. I think Onager would be so beneficial on this kind of map. Using lumber camps as walls. Welcome, Chirazini. Welcome. We're going to sell some food. And this push continues. There's only so much more room that Rubenstock can back up. Now over half the map belongs to Cool. Rubenstock trying to push a little bit in the south. Looks like Rubenstock will lose the 2 relics just as he's trying to gather a third. But the Onager upgrade is done. I think this upgrade will be absolutely worth it for Rubenstock. Is it a tournament? Sorry. Is this a tournament? Aspiring experts. Yes, it is. It's a tournament for $1,000. Or a total prize pool of $1,000. I think 400 of which is sponsored by Boobly Official. So at least in the middle, I mean, it's about even. Both players still contesting here. Maybe the Onager upgrade will turn things around for Rubenstock. Rubenstock at least has a good army now. Yes, it is quarterfinals. Thank you. Rubenstock going to take this hill. Let's see what these Onagers can do. Can they take out some trebuchets? Oh, no, not that one. Yes, we do have brackets. Onagers are up there. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong bracket. Sorry, I'll have to update that. So, Rubenstock actually pushing back. Maybe it was the Onager, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just so many skirms. Pushing down a castle. Cool should definitely make a unit transition. Cool's playing as Italians. I think Bombard Cannon would be great. You have the gold for it. What are the resources like for these players? Cool, not a lot of gold. Rubenstock, not a whole lot of gold either. Gonna add some condos. That's not really that strong. Down in the south, still not a whole lot. Now, Cool is up the hill. Oh, so close. Big Onager shot. Gonna move back. Shoot again. Shoot again. Onager's getting very low. Hopefully can repair those up. A lot of action all over the map. Unfortunately, it looks like both those Onagers are going to go down to some galleons. Both players really pushing forward here. Any gold left on this map at all? This is a problem for players. So we have 4 relics for Rubenstock. How was the wood situation, actually? Where's the wood? There's a little wood down there. There's enough wood. There is this gold here, and Cool has taken a lot of care to make sure that Rubenstock does not get that gold. Cool. Any gold for Cool. Alright, no gold at all. We're basically just running on these relics. It's 4 relics for Rubenstock and 0 for Cool. One of them is still down here. Finally, Cool gonna switch into Light Cav. This makes too much sense. Rubenstock as well gonna switch into Light Cav. But they're gonna mix it up. We're seeing too many skirmishers in the mix. Rubenstock finally gonna get gill nets. This is so smart. A gill net's Japanese fishing ship is faster at producing food than a farmer. Not to mention will cost less to reseed. And since wood is getting pretty dire, we might get to that stage. I like Rubenstock's chances at this game. I think his fish economy will be stronger, so his food economy will be stronger. His gold is stronger because he's got 4 relics. And army's just about the same. So I'm liking Rubenstock's chances in this game. We have a rare cannon galleon here in the back. But if you're on Cool's side, looks like Cool has a little more momentum down here. Cool could even take over the gold, and just a little bit of gold can change things around. Especially when you don't have any relics. One thing we don't see for Rubenstock is any rams. Rubenstock doing his best to micro down every single one of these skirmishers. I think this is a critical part in the game. Rubenstock might have enough to take this hill, and if he has enough to take this hill, then he can send Light Cav in. Because I don't think that Italians have the Halb upgrade. The Japanese Light Cav are actually pretty decent. So military-wise, I'll take the Japanese army. But now Cool's coming in with Light Cav of his own. So if you're Rubenstock, I think Pikeman would be a good tech right now. And Rubenstock coming north, he needs that wood. There is only about 100 wood up there. Are you really that desperate for wood? I don't think you should be. There's wood here in the bottom left. Oh, but it is being raided. This is being raided as well. Let's check the wood price. Wood price is... it's going up. So normally it should be 17. And the sell price should be 17. It's 36 right now. And either players never sold it out initially, or they're buying wood. Rubenstock gonna call GG. I guess didn't have enough wood? Was it really over right then? Might be. I mean, how much wood does Cool have? Who has a little bit more? Yeah, I guess that's what it's going to come down to. I don't know. I would have played that out a little bit longer just to see how the math lined up. But I think Rubenstock thinking he has absolutely no wood. And it looked like that. But I wasn't 100% sure. At the end of the day, Cool. With this little pond really saving him. Taking over these resources, and wow. What a game. Another huge comeback from Cool. Not expecting that at all. Thought Rubenstock had that one once again. Here is the total wood collected. More for Cool. Still more to be collected. Here's your resource.